What up, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. Should the Dodgers re-sign Albert Pujols? We're going to dive into that in just a second, but quick reminder, for all latest Dodgers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. And as always, on with your takes down below in the comments section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Should the Dodgers re-sign Albert Pujols? Give me a Y for yes, or give me an N for no, or do you think that they should just move on? Let me know down below in the comment section. Why do you think the Dodgers should re-sign him, or why do you think they should not re-sign him? I want your takes down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So one of the biggest surprises during the Dodgers 2021 season was when they signed Albert Pujols. No one expected it, no one saw it coming, and no one expected him to do much after he joined the club. But it turns out he did contribute. He contributed on the field and in that Dodgers dugout. Now, because the Dodgers were decimated by injuries last season, we saw Pujols on the field a lot more than we had originally expected. He ended up appearing in 85 games. He had 37 starts at first base. He ended up slashing 254, 299, 460 with a 759 OPS, 12 home runs, and 38 RBI. So those numbers, they're not eye-popping, but if you look at his numbers against southpaws, against left-handed pitching, he had a 953 OPS, a 149 WRC plus, and a 10 of his 12 bombs against lefties. So that is where he excelled. He can still match against left-handed pitching, and now the big question is, should the Dodgers consider re-signing him? We know that he still wants to play. We know that he spent the offseason playing in the Dominican leagues, and the reason why he did that is because he was under contract for so many years, and he couldn't do that, but now that he's a free agent, he was finally able to do so, and it's clear that he still has something left in the tank. It's clear that he still has the passion for the game. It's just a matter of which team is going to sign him. Now, the good thing for Albert Pujols is we know at this point you're going to have the universal DH, so he's going to have a much more robust market than he would have originally, because we know he was once a great first baseman defensively, but that's not the case anymore. He has lost his step, and teams will say, hey, we can bring in Albert Pujols, one of the biggest names of the last 20 years, and then also he can DH, he can hit lefties, he can provide that clubhouse leadership that he provided in LA. When you saw him just kind of loosen up the team, galvanize the team, the Tio Albert hugs took over Major League Baseball. Look, he was the Dodgers DH last year, and not the designated hitter, he was the designated hugger, and it really was one of the best things. One of the most memorable moments was all those hugs after big Dodger home runs last season. So even at his advanced age, he turned 77 years old on January 16th. Now, I'm just playing Theo. He's technically 42 years old according to Google, but look, I know that some people say he's older than that, but the only number I care about when it comes to Pujols is how he fares against left-handed pitching. If he can still match against lefties and he can still provide that clubhouse boost, he still offers something to a club, and I think there's going to be teams interested in having him on their team, knowing that he's 21 home runs away from joining that exclusive 700 home run club. So there's also that factor as well. But Max Muncy, he appeared on AM 570's Dodger Talk, hosted by our friend Dave Vassay, and he talked about how the home run hug originated and why he'd welcome the machine back to LA.
Yeah, you know, when the whole Albert thing, when he got released from the Angels, I remember I went straight to Doc, straight to Andrew, and said, hey, we need to bring this guy in. We need to bring him in. And, you know, he ended up showing up, and it was great. And, you know, me and him had a great relationship right from day one. And, you know, I'm always going to be thankful for that. And how the hug started, I have no idea. Just, you know, me and him always joked around. He'd get mad when he hit balls on the ground. And I said, well, why, you know, don't do that. You don't have a chance on the ground. You put it in the air, you know, you got a chance. And so it just kind of, you know, just kind of developed from there, and next thing you know, we were giving each other hugs, and then he's giving everybody hugs. So it just kind of, you know, it's just how it started.
That's how it was so great. It was so organic, and yeah, good advice, Muncy. Man, you're giving a future Hall of Famer some good advice right there.
I wasn't telling him anything he didn't already know. But when you say it in a joking way and you bring out a smile on someone, then sometimes that's all they need is just to relax and get pressure off them and have fun. He was awesome. He was a lot of fun. He taught everybody a lot of stuff, and he brought a lot to the ball club, and he helped us win a lot of games. And I'm very thankful for every second that we had with him. And I definitely would not be opposed to having another season with him. He can still hit lefties really good, and he still brings a lot to the clubhouse. And he's awesome to have around. So I definitely would not be opposed to that.
So would you look at that? We always wondered how the Albert Pujols home run hug celebration began, and it was all thanks to Max Muncy. Now, we asked you guys over on Twitter, should the Dodgers re-sign Albert Pujols? And here were some of your responses. So we asked you over on Twitter, should the Dodgers re-sign Albert Pujols? And right now it has 72.3% of you saying yes and 27.7% of you saying no. There's still 21 hours left in the poll. We've got 1,468 votes so far, but let's read some of these responses. I Am Ryan tweeted, I voted no, but I guess it is more conditional. What is the absolute minimum they are allowed to offer him? If that number is less than $1 million, then he should be signed. Then Matt S. tweeted, 100% yes. He was a clubhouse motivator and kept the team going when it was down and made some contributions. Proven veteran leadership. Then Matt, he tweeted out, it depends where he's going to play. If the Dodgers sign Freeman, he'll most likely be at first base every day. Max Muncy and Justin Turner will probably split the DH position. If LA does sign Pujols, he'll probably come off the bench when needed. Then I like this from Thomas Wright. He tweeted out, he's only 83 homers from Bonds. Sign him to a 4-year extension. Passes Bonds. Giants fans live it. I love that. You see right here, he has Bonds number 1 at 762, but you see Albert Pujols with 679 home runs, 21 away from 700, but imagine seeing Pujols pass Bonds in a Dodgers uniform. A lot would have to happen, but it would be pretty cool. Then at B-Borbs tweeted, that would be dead last on the list of Dodgers priorities, but if he'll sign for $1 million and just be used against left-handed pitching, I'd be for it. Then Jake tweeted, when? In 2025 when Manfred is gone and we finally have baseball? Then Ram Stand for Life tweeted, why not tell everybody else is gone? Might as well keep him. And then Dodgers Nonstop tweeted, if he's cheap, yeah. Then Ari tweeted, if they get pitching before signing him. Mike tweeted out, even if he never plays and just sits in the dugout for encouragement and hugs. Then Brian tweeted, no, I'm sorry. King tweeted, bring my Theo back. KMF tweeted, the current result of this vote made my day. Obviously a fan of Albert Pujols on the Dodgers. Then Robbie tweeted, if the price makes sense, he can still bat and is a great mentor to have in the clubhouse. Then Gary tweeted, they should play baseball for starters. I agree, Gary. Then Joey tweeted, we need veteran leadership. Mark Nakata said, Universal DH. Onions tweeted, depends on the price. Mooks_universe tweeted, yes as DH. And then finally, UCLA runs LA tweeted, no. But thanks for your tweets, guys. Look out for these on the Dodgers Nation Twitter account. We're posting polls all the time, and we're going to include them in these videos. So yeah, if you ask me, the Dodgers have tons of different areas they need to address before they consider re-signing Albert Pujols. You have to fortify this starting rotation. You have to see if you can sign Freddie Freeman, add some more depth to this roster in some other areas. But hey, I'm not totally against it. Depending on the money, I think, hey, it would be a good story. I think he did have a positive impact on that Dodgers dugout. You saw the impact he had on guys like Max Muncy and Will Smith, and really the entire locker room, the entire clubhouse embraced having the machine. And hey, I like that comment that talks about, hey, him passing Barry Bonds with the Dodgers one day. That is a big dream, but you never know. So I'm totally not against it as long as he doesn't want big time money. I wouldn't break the bank on bringing Pujols back, but hey, I would definitely like to have him back under certain circumstances. But let me know down below in the comment section, do you want to see the Dodgers re-sign Albert Pujols? Tell me why or why not. Let me know down below. My name is D-Mac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all the latest Dodgers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you're going to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. Really appreciate it. For all the latest Dodgers Nation merch, head to GearUp.LA. Download the new Dodgers Nation app for my Android and iPhone users. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.